Hi, the SI meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Friday, February 3rd. Well, there's a raging blizzard right now over the Colorado Rockies. Denver is virtually shut down with more than a foot of snow likely there by the end of today. That storm will head out into the plains over the next 12 to 24 hours, spreading heavy snow with it into Nebraska and then Iowa, where some places can get more than a foot of snow. That storm eventually works its way towards the East Coast and could very well throw some snow into parts of the Mid-Atlantic region very late Saturday night into Sunday morning. That's the latest time frame, it looks like. After midnight into the morning hours on Sunday, the threat of snow, possibly mixed with rain in spots, but the greatest threat is from about Philadelphia down to D.C., less of a threat in the New York City region, but we'll continue to monitor this whole situation over the next 12 to 24 hours or so. Let's take a look at the latest surface map. First of all, we have high pressure now in control here in the east. Everybody should see quite a bit of sunshine today, moderately chilly conditions and dry conditions, but a return of sunshine after quite a cloudy day on Thursday. Meanwhile, here's the raging blizzard right now situated out over the southern plains. It's throwing some heavy snow over the Denver area. Airports shut down and all kinds of accidents around the Denver area. All this heavy snow is now working its way into the central plains. Nebraska will get hit hard next, and then Iowa over the next 12 to 24 hours. Again, some of these places were near 70 degrees a few days ago. Now they'll receive a foot or more of snow over the next 12 to 24 hours. That storm heads to the east. It runs into this high pressure system in the upper part of the atmosphere, and that kind of slows its advancement somewhat and shunts it to the south a little bit. But it looks like it'll come far enough north for a good part of the central mid-Atlantic to get some snow late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Again, possibly mixed with rain around the D.C. area, but small accumulations are not out of the question from Philly down to D.C. very late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Here's the latest IR satellite composite loop from the SSEC Wisconsin site. Well, here's the snowstorm out here over the central plains, the rotation going on over the Colorado Rockies. Again, the heavy snow falling the eastern part of Colorado, now headed into Nebraska and then Iowa. Farther to the south and east, this is a severe weather event. There's a potential for severe thunderstorms all day long across from eastern Texas across to northern Louisiana and Arkansas into Mississippi and Alabama, even the isolated tornado threat here later on today. So this is quite an impressive storm. It does weaken somewhat as it moves to the east. Nonetheless, we'll have to watch the precipitation band as it looks like it'll head close enough to give us a threat of some snow very late Saturday night into Sunday morning, especially from Philadelphia on down to D.C. This is a little bit less of a threat across New York City up to Boston, as for the most part, the precipitation band looks like it'll stay south of I-80. Well, the computer forecast models in general have had quite a difficult time in forecasting this potential system headed into the east over the weekend. We're going to take a quick look here at the GFS model. The first thing I want to show you is the 12Z run from yesterday morning for the GFS model. This is the upper atmosphere, about 500 millibars, a couple different waves in the upper part of the atmosphere. And again, this is from yesterday morning, and it verifies on Sunday morning. Now notice here one wave over here in the northeast, and then the second wave in the upper part of the atmosphere over the central plains. Now, what happens between this particular time and the latest run from last night is quite significant. You see, here's the latest run from 0Z last night, and this is the 12Z run from yesterday morning. So the GFS model is now kind of combining these couple of waves. It's getting closer and closer to phasing in, and that'll have an eventual effect on how far north this system goes. So there's still a difficult situation for the models to handle, and there can be some changes later on today. So stay tuned after the next run of computer forecast models come out by the middle of the day. So again, there's a little bit of phasing going on now in the very latest GFS model, and that could have significant impact on how far north that snow goes early on Sunday. Here's the latest, the 0Z GFS run for Sunday morning, now looking at the surface, and by this time it has the weak low pressure area to our south here and spreading precipitation as far north as southern New Jersey across southern Pennsylvania, most likely in the form of snow around here. Again, down the D.C. area, there can be rain mixing in, but even down there, there's a possibility of some snow and small accumulations very late Saturday night into Sunday morning. High pressure is to the north. Again, we have this cold high sitting to the north. That is giving us the shot at the snow, even though temperatures tomorrow will probably rise up to the 40s before any precipitation occurs in the wee hours of the morning early on Sunday. So stay tuned to the SIweather.com as we'll have updates later today. For the SIweather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Dorian.